Hey guys, Chiromania here, and today we're back with another bit of Python. Now today I'm going to be showing you how to create text files. I think at the end of the video I might do a bit extra about another file type, see if that works. But okay, let's do this. So okay, simple. I'm going to show you how to make a text file, how to write stuff inside it. So okay, first of all, you need a variable for your text file. Let's just import random, okay? Just do something random with it, okay? So let's say you want to store like test scores for children. So say you do that like maths quiz I showed you. They do that and they record their score in this program. This will be separate. So what you want to do is you want to print, okay? Okay, actually, yeah, let's just do it that way. Print. What is your name? Can't spell. And then we do name equals input. And then we do print what score did you get on the test. And of course you have to trust that they'll be honest, they probably won't. Score equals input. Now we want these both to be strings, we can do numbers as well. Okay, now we want to do the actual text file. So we're going to make a variable called classroom, right? Okay, so classroom equals, okay, so we're going to make it so there are 3 possible text files and the student enters which one it's in. So we're going to do print what classroom room do you belong to? That's a very posh way of saying it. Okay. Classroom equals input. Now, we're going to use a form of validation here, so they put the right classroom. There's a classroom A, there's a classroom B, and a classroom C. So in order to make it so it only picks one of those 3, it's got to do a list. So we need an array called classrooms. And you have to do it in like this: A, B, C. Now you can use it to store a lot of things actually. Classroom equals input. Okay, now we have to do a while loop. While classroom not in classrooms, print that is not an available classroom. Please enter a correct one. Okay, that's quite long. And then we just do classroom equals input again. So literally, as long as classroom isn't in classrooms, yeah, it will do this. So this way, it will only create text files with the name of the classroom. We don't want to create text files with any other letter. We just want to do this. Otherwise, you can just do heaps and heaps, and it might not be a classroom that exists. So as long as classroom is not in classrooms, it will keep asking them to input sign correct. So once that's done, and they've put in a classroom number, this is just the if part. If classroom equals A, this part, you can copy. It's going to do, this is the actual file opening. Ready? You want to do class equals open bracket, and then you do the actual name of the text file, a.txt. So this is the .txt is not going to be showing up in the name of the file. That's literally just so that it knows what the file type is. And you want to do comma, and this is the amend, which means it will create it and then amend stuff to it over time. So you want that. So okay, so now it's going to open up a text file, and what we want to do is we want to create the name of the school that we've entered and add it into the text file. So to do that, we're literally going to just make a thing called info. Info equals, actually no, we can do that before we even do all this listing stuff, so we don't have to repeat it. So just go back here to info, the info of the student, equals, you want name plus, and you want a space between it. It doesn't look, horrible. plus score. Doesn't matter if the score is a number, we're going to make it a string anyway, so it doesn't even need to be a number. What it's going to do is it's now going to make class.write. So it's actually going to write into this file info. It will just write it on the first line. But then you want to make it so it actually creates a new line in case someone comes back and writes something new. So to do that, you literally just do plus /n, which creates a new line. So the next thing that's written on there will be a new line. There is a way of making it write to the same person, but that just takes forever, so I'm not going to teach it. I might teach that later on. And then you do this. You just do literally that, B, else, it must be C. Like I said before, it's probably best to stick with elif, so you know exactly that it's gotten C, otherwise it could be anything and it'll also be C. It's for testing purposes, but it should work. So we go up, c.txt, so when we run this, ready? Run module. Same as Python file, yeah. Documents, engines, Python, test, storer. Yeah. We want a .py. What is your name? My name is Toby. What score did you get on the test? I got a 5. What classroom do you belong to? I belong to blah. That's not an available classroom. It's not an available classroom. Let's try decimal. Okay, let's try D. Let's try C. And it works. Now, if we go to the folder, okay, what do you know? It actually created a C. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Quickly go back to the, you need to actually, when you're done, you need to actually close it. So class dot close. So it stops doing any editing to it. So read and write. So now if you run it, my name is Toby. I got a 9. What classroom do you belong to? I belong to B. Now if we go to the folder, engines, Python, B. It's made it. Literally, it wrote in Toby 9. You gotta close this, otherwise it doesn't read and write. No, this. Just one more time to see if it writes on a new line. What is your name? Toby. What score did you get? I got 4 this time. I belong to B. Go back to the folder. And it works. See, it wrote Toby 4 on the next line. So that is how you create text files. Now a little bonus quickly. I don't know if this works, but I want to see if it creates a py file. So, file new. Be right back. Okay, so this is a test to see if it actually works file, because it's just a .txt. Why can't it work with a .py? So I'm basically making a .py file, right? So welcome to the Python file generator. You wait for your input. Python equals open test Python. This is called test, by the way. Show you the folder now. There's no test Python in here. It's going to make a test python.py file, a Python file. It's going to amend to it. Python.write, print, this is a program. So it's literally going to write inside it, print, bracket, this is a program. And then Python.close. Run it. No syntax error. Go to the folder. There's now a test Python. Edit with idle. Print, this is a program. It actually works. It actually works. It's created a file, but that file has already been saved. That's amazing. You can literally create so many viruses with this. You can pick a file, makes a file, makes a file, makes a file. That is amazing. I'm really proud of that. So there you go. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. That was interesting. I learned something in the process. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.